In recent months, the situation surrounding 67 has escalated in a way nobody could have predicted, turning what started as a niche trend into one of the most controversial topics in the country, especially as the mayor of California has openly announced a statewide initiative to remove every trace of it from public spaces, workplaces, online platforms, and even major fast food chains. To understand how we got here, you have to look at what 67 became: a symbol, a behavior, and a cultural movement that exploded across the internet so rapidly that lawmakers, corporate executives, school boards, and city officials were caught completely off guard. At first, 67 was seen as harmless, something people joked about, repeated, and used online without a second thought. But as the trend grew, it developed a reputation for causing real-life chaos. Arguments in schools, disturbances in public places, reckless challenges filmed for social media, and mass participation that overwhelmed local businesses who weren't prepared for the sudden wave of customers demanding anything related to 67. Reports started surfacing that the trend was spilling into the streets, influencing kids, teenagers, and even adults to mimic behavior they saw online. And that's when the backlash began. Community leaders complained that 67 turned into a distraction so big that classrooms couldn't function normally. City transit systems had to deal with constant interruptions, and public parks saw groups gathering specifically to reenact viral 67 moments. The mayor of California stepped in after police departments and school districts collectively filed concerns, claiming that the movement had become a threat to public order and a disruptive force with no positive social value. That statement alone sent shockwaves through social media, with supporters arguing it was just another case of politicians not understanding internet culture, while critics insisted the mayor was simply reacting to the growing chaos happening across the state. What made this situation even more extreme was the sudden involvement of major corporations, especially fast food chains, which quickly became unwilling participants in the trend as people stormed their locations to film videos, repeat jokes, or demand items that didn't even exist but were associated with 67 online. Workers reported being overwhelmed, managers complained of constant disruptions, and corporate offices were forced to respond after dozens of incidents went viral, showing customers refusing to leave unless they were given something 67 related. Within weeks, multiple national fast food chains announced that they were banning any reference to 67 inside their stores, removing promotional materials, blocking certain phrases from digital ordering kiosks, and training employees to shut down any attempt to start 67 videos inside their buildings. This corporate crackdown only fueled the controversy further, with critics accusing the companies of overreacting and fans arguing that they had completely misunderstood the trend. Meanwhile, California officials began actively pushing for the removal of 67 from billboards, merchandise, and even public events, stating that the trend had grown from innocent fun into an uncontrollable cultural phenomenon that encouraged disruptive behavior and created unnecessary tensions in communities. Cities across the state started issuing local restrictions, banning gatherings specifically organized around 67, discouraging schools from allowing it on campus, and warning parents to monitor their children's online activity more closely. The mayor doubled down during a public press conference, saying that 67 is no longer just a trend. It's an escalating problem affecting businesses, public safety, and social order. Some argued that the mayor's crackdown was more about political image than public concern, claiming that banning 67 would make headlines and gain support from older voters who didn't understand the trend, but were easily convinced it was dangerous. Others believed the mayor had no choice, as the situation had already spiraled far beyond what local officials could manage. One of the most shocking developments was when several fast food companies publicly aligned themselves with the mayor's stance, announcing that they would support any statewide ban and apply stricter regulations in all their locations. This led to debates across the country about whether a social trend should have the power to influence billion-dollar corporations and state politics. Supporters of the ban say the movement caused real problems and that controlling it was necessary, while critics critics view the crackdown as an attack on internet culture and personal expression. Regardless of which side people fall on, it's impossible to deny the impact 67 has had. It shaped online communities, fueled countless viral moments, disrupted everyday life, and ultimately forced government officials and corporations into a coordinated response. As the ban expands across California, with schools enforcing rules, restaurants implementing new policies, and public areas issuing warnings, the future of 67 remains uncertain. Some think the crackdown will kill the trend entirely, wiping it off the internet and out of real life, while others believe the ban will only make it more popular, pushing it underground and turning 67 into a rebellious symbol bigger than it ever was before. What we're witnessing right now is something rare, a digital trend powerful enough to change corporate policy, influence political agendas, and spark national debates about censorship, freedom of expression, and the collision between online culture and real-world consequences. No matter where this goes next, one thing is clear. 67 has officially become more than just a trend. It's now a full-blown controversy shaping how states, cities, and companies respond to the unpredictable force of viral culture, and the mayor's attempt to ban it might go down as one of the most unexpected political moves of the decade.